enough points na no matter what they do sa mga tournaments, no matter how they perform, pasok sila sa TI.
Yeah.
Ganun karaming points na akin ang kinukuha.
So that's kind of like, say, legend status.
Legend status, correct. Sa CSGO,
Yeah.
correct. That's true. Now, interesting for Virtus.pro, hindi sila nagpapakita ng any signs of slowing down. Like, they're at the grand finals.
So parang at the moment, parang hino-hoard nila lahat ng points.
Yes.
So even if the other teams wanted to, wala. Virtus.pro is just taking all the points.
So, yun nga yung very interesting para sa Virtus.pro. Kaya, natutuwa talaga ako sa nila as a team and as an organization. Parang, that's playing to win. Katulad yan. Lagi silang playing to win. Ang interesting doon kasi is, they're not the klase ng teams na nagtatago ng strategies or nagpapakita ng konting weakness. Nandun sila lagi sa top form nila, which for me is isang trait ng isang napakagandang team franchise in general.
I wanted to ask you, Sandra, then, what do you think of, say, we mentioned kasi yung dominance ng Virtus.pro ngayon. Would you say we're close or in a Virtus.pro right now sort of era?
Okay, that's true. Yes, I agree. Yes, I'm gonna say yes to that. There are two dominant teams, Virtus.pro at Team Liquid. Ang kinaiba nila is Virtus.pro, super stable sila. As in, hindi lang stable. Above average sila every time. For the longest time this season. No other team has ever done that. For Team Liquid, also, nandun sila na sila lang yung kauna-unahang team na fresh off a championship na World Championship na the international, sila lang yung team na hindi nag-falter. Normally, champions, they falter sa group sa regular season, for example. Sila lang yung they kept their dominance. So, to answer your question, I think it's both Virtus.pro and Team Liquid's era.
Okay, so it's very interesting when you have more than one team. Parang naglalabanan pataasan yung dalawang team. It just goes to show that the level of competition in Dota is still really high. And that's what you definitely want to see in, like, let's say, tournaments and the esports scene.
Correct.
Before we go into any more, nagpapabati nga pala, pabate, Iskola Puck. Pa-shoutout naman dyan, nakakakilig yung co-caster mo.
Grabe naman. Kasi na.
And you've got one from Yuda.
Si Uda. Pabati naman from Santa Cruz, Pampanga.
Layo ah.
Layo. Parang, ba't pa na siya si Maring Uda? Alam ko, balita ko nasa ibang lugar. Pabati from San Juan City, si Gemboy0327. Pa-shoutout dito sa Cebu. Sorry, nanonood po ako while watching. Ayos ba yun? Nanonood while watching. Actually, you can use that charger, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just go right there.
Okay.
Pabati din all the way from, let's see, where was that? San Juan City, yo.
Yeah, yan. Si Iskola Puck din
si Gemboy0327. What's up?
Yap. Maganda siguro itabi si Ilustrado kay Vil. Why though? No, di mo pa siya. And Cebu si Arwin. Actually, di ba ka
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, I can get that.
I'll do that later.
Anyways, yeah.
Also, shout out there to all of my friends, all of the Twitch, all the people listening. Shout out to Nicole who's watching, and all of the people who is supporting us on the Twitch TV, on the YouTube stream, every single channel that we have. Thank you for tuning in and making esports great.
Yappy! Esports. #esports. Anyway, may big shoutouts pala ako sa tropa pips natin dyan sa Rumble Royale.
Yeah.
They're having this 72-hour stream.
Oo nga pala, nabalitaan ko yun.
Yeah, for charity.
Yeah, that is great. I mean, when I was growing up, a lot of the times people would say, wala naman mapupunta yung mga laro-laro mo.
Exactly.
But now we're doing charity streams. We're doing $1 million tournaments and more. So parang it's great to see that it's not just for the players, not just for us, but it's also for charity as well.
Yeah. So, shout out sa Rumble Royale. Congratulations and thank you then for putting up this event. Nandyan sila Boss Lon, si Kuya D, na nakikigulo sila dyan. And I think si Boss Lon will be back later for a cast, for a game or two.
So, going back to the games, I did want to get your opinions. Let's make predictions a little bit. Just I know we went through the analyst desks earlier on, nag-predictions na kami, but for you, let's say... Is there
this
any
game
chance of an upset for Optic here? What are their chances? What are their win conditions? Ano yung kailangan gawin ng Optic para, let's say, to overcome the Titans that they're facing?
Okay, it's gonna be a tall order. Yun ang masabi ko. Kasi sa meta ngayon, the meta dictates na lahat ng teams na mas lamang yung lane nila, sila usually nananalo. Like, 80% of the time, the team who wins the laning stage wins the game.
Yep.
It's gonna be very hard to win against Virtus.pro. Napakalupit nilang mag laning stage. And just by looking at the draft, you can see lane dominators sa side ng Virtus.pro. Skywrath Mage, Sand King, Death Prophet. So, yeah, I guess there's a chance for Optic Gaming, but it's gonna be very, very hard. Like, sabihin na natin, 10%, 20%, I would say, for an upset.
Okay, that's a pretty, I think, conservative estimate. I think Optic has definitely a tall order. We'll see what they can do here. I mean, they are going against Virtus.pro, pero, you know, to consider the fact that they came all the way here to the finals, may laban yun.
Correct. Tama naman
I'd
yun.
like to say.
Yep.
You know.
So, shoutout sa kay I Saw Propil. Ayan. From Cabuyao, Laguna, sabi ni Gyro No Pre. Sorry, medyo medyo nahirapan tayo maglahat.
Anime Boy, pa-shoutout dito, Pasil Cebu, Optic na yan. Oh, so we have some Optic.
Oh, we have some Optic fans out there.
Neckles 23, pa-shoutout dito sa Teresa Rizal.
Hello po, idol po. Pati naman kami ni Mirth and Alfred from Cebu City, sabi ni Bequizo. You know, one of my favorite places here in the Philippines, Cebu.
Yeah.
I think it's one beautiful place. So shout out sa mga Cebuano dyan. And wow, Sven!
Wow, that's an interesting pick here. Tell me about your thoughts for this event pick.
Okay. So our idea is you need armor versus all of the physical damage na can come from Optic, like from Phantom Lancer, you have Visage, Familiars, and then meron kang DK. And
yeah, that seems to me like a lot of team fight potential.
A lot of team fight potential, a lot of physical damage. Sven applies armor sa lahat ng tropa pips mo. Also, yung Sven meron siyang cleave damage that can rip through, I guess, yung mga Phantom Lancer dito. Illusions. So,
Tsaka yung ultimate ni Leshrac din. And tsaka yung Pulse Nova. I think the idea is maybe to do a lot of damage in a circle, in a AoE,
correct,
in order to get that team fight later on. So it looks like a lot of mid-game potential, a lot of mid-game promise here for Optic nga, no?
Correct.
But the problem is they need to get to mid-game, survive that laning phase.
Yep, I think you need to talk to them first dahil punta mo na ako doon sa...
Okay, so I'll be taking control really quick here. Magandang gabi. Thank you for joining me. Ako nga pala si Ilustrado, bagong caster ng Mineski, and I will be, for the moment, covering for Wolf habang sineset up niya yung isang side. And we're here looking at the early start. I think it's gonna be a 2-1-2 formation. Mukhang stable lang naman here, and it looks like they're gonna be going for the early rune control. We'll see if they try to get aggressive and steal the runes away. Pero parang wala pa naman. Looks like they're just sort of just chilling out naman here. Okay. And there we go. We're back. Let me see if I can get Wolf here. Can you guys see Wolf?
All right. No, they can't see me yet. So I don't think we have the
the camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is fine.
Oh, there. Hello.
Oh.
We're back. We're on the camera now.
Yep. So, quick team rundown mo tayo. Ilustrado, can you introduce from VP?
Sure, let's go. We're gonna see solo on Disruptor Ramses. That's gonna be Sven. Death Prophet is gonna be No One. 9 Pasha is Sand King, and Roger is gonna be playing Skywrath Mage.
Sa kabila naman, si CCNC, Dragon Knight, Zai with the Leshrac, Paikat with the Phantom Lash, 33 Visage, and Peter Pandam sa kanyang Rubik na nagkakaroon na yata na clash dito sa may bandang baba. Just stealing the damage, I feel. And I think that this Ramses will get away.
He's chasing really deep here, but they're doing a lot of damage. The stun will come out. That's gonna buy him some time. Now it's Disruptor who's in a little bit of trouble, pero parang makakaalis naman siya.
Yeah. Not enough damage. Tamang haras lang. Tamang, pag-burn lang ng mga resources from both teams. Shoutout Idol Wolf member ako ng Wolfpack Boys from BSU, Malolos, Bulacan. Si yan. Iskolapo. Thank you so much for supporting. Yeah. And wow. Laning setup 2-1-2. It's like we're going back to our roots.
Yeah. Just old school setup. I mean, we talked about this before, how jungling has definitely fallen out of the meta dahil wala na nga palang experience masyado to jungling.
Yeah.
And that in turn sort of changes the dynamic na parang wala masyadong early ganks, depending on how things go. But you're gonna see a lot more ganks from the supports, a lot more rotations later on instead of earlier on, you know.
Big shoutouts to Vil na nandyan sa chat natin. Shoutouts to you, my man. Anyways, ito naman yung strength ng isang Sa lane dominator like this guy. May kita mo na kung gaano karaming haras.
Yeah, the poke that is just gonna keep coming at you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Kasi he can't miss that attack, right? He's just gonna just queue you all day long, and there's nothing you can do. And look at this. See, exactly. Rubik is already brought to half HP. Haras pa lang yun.
Yep. And the thing here is, you don't really get the magic stick. Tapos hope that can sustain you. It will not. I mean, for sure it will outscale the damage depending on the sustain.
Yeah, but it will force you to pick up an item that you may not necessarily need, like that magic stick. I mean, it can be useful, but hold on, right here. That's going to be Disruptor getting super low. Magic Stick might just save his life, as we were talking about it.
Kinetic field, nicely done from from Disruptor, and that's a return kill again.
Yeah, Solo actually clutched that. That was a really nice field right there to trap them inside. Yeah. And the stun, just a lot of burst in bottom lane, actually, if you think about it, with the stun. And actually, there's some burst damage here for bottom lane.
And now, si Solo, mataas yung HP niya sa mataas sa top. 2-man lineup with the Barrow Strike. But that's just a little bit of poke. 33, gusto ko dito yung kanyang skill build. Went for the Soul Assumption. Again, Soul Assumption skills pag meron damage na rack up around your area, be it from your opponents, be it from yourself. And that means na pwede niya i-capitalize yung paggamit nga naman ng Arcane Bolt mula sa Skyrath Mage to turn it around somehow sa mga fight na mga laban natin.
And we were talking about the damage that Skyrath Mage brings to the laning phase. Even though he was super low, sobrang layo ng range niya. He was able to poke down the enemy Rubik all the way to like 1/4 HP. Correct. Even though he had like 1 HP left. So sobrang lakas nga ng lane presence dito ng Skyrath Mage. And you're seeing that very clearly here.
Correct. No, syempre, dito sa may mid, it's DP. Oops! While we are at it, nakapatay naman sila dito. Can they get more? Body blocks is gonna come through. Sa baba, there is the stun onto the Leshrac. Grabe naman yung kinetic field. Tsaka yung jukes coming out from Solo. Can they get a kill off? Si Roger, mapapatay si PPD din sa taas. While Zai will be safe from Ramses. How many times will Solo survive with a sliver of health, man?
Yeah, he's been getting away with that magic stick for like so many times. And as well as that kinetic field is locking away the opponents. He's playing that really smart and knowing when to reaggress, knowing when to come in, and knowing when to fall back. And that's what actually Optic Gaming, nice idea from them kasi ginawa nila, sumubok sila ng but hold on,
almost taken
he's
out
alive still, but sorry. Anyway, as I was saying, Optic Gaming was trying to trade that kill bottom lane kasi nga nakapatay yung Virtus.pro top lane, and what Optic Gaming did want to do is get a kill for themselves. However, due to the skill of the players at bottom lane also, hindi nila na-trade yung kill na yun, and that's gonna be a 3-0 here for Virtus.pro.
Yep. So, medyo slang party nyo, Idol Wolf, wala pa dollar dyan, sabi ni Mojo Fly. Yan talaga. Alam nyo, dapat, I think sanay naman na sila kay Azuray na pagkasama ko din na medyo slang din. So, wag na kayong ma-alienate kay paring Ilustrado. Comment yan. Anyways, one of our new guys, like we mentioned, at napakasipag din. Maraming salamat, by the way, Ilustrado, for, coming here. Kasi otherwise, we would have taken it all ni paring Midnight.
Oh, no problem. It's been a busy day for everybody. I think like ever since the morning pa lang ang dami nyo ng kinakaste.
Correct.
You know, that's how hardworking people are at Mineski, and I'm just happy to be part of this family organization, you know. Just
correct.
In other words, the Mineski call center.
Tama ka dyan. Samantala sa top lane, the action never stops. Ay pa siya, fairly healthy, pero wala na silang stun dito, wala na silang control. I think they're just
harassing.
They're just pulling the wave.
Oh yeah.
Para safely nila ma-farm din around their safer area, kumbaga.
Yeah. This is an interesting middle lane, I think. Napakadaming sustain nilang dalawa.
Correct.
Sobrang chill lang nila dun sa mid. I mean, Dragonite, and Death Prophet, they're just gonna be regenerating that all day long. Parang magkaharasan sila buong araw pero wala pa rin problema, I think, for them.
Shoutouts kay paring JP, ang idol natin dyan sa paring JP. Shoutout din kay Barangay eSports na nandyan. Active. Thank you. At, well,
it looks like a gank is gonna be coming in from middle lane. Rubik is gonna be trying to get this, but he doesn't look like he's gonna land it. Yeah.
So, medyo malayo. I don't know kung ano itemization. So, walang boots pero masyado mabilis si Death Prophet, or the positioning is much better from the Death Prophet compared. Top lane, again, eto naman, kung may sustain dun sa mid, this is harass dun sa top.
Yeah.
So all they're wanting to do.
Oh, the career.
It's gonna be safe.
No, what? Oh, he almost got it.
They bait. They tried baiting it.
Baited it out.
He
looks like he might be punished for it right now. That's going to be a stun landing for SK, but already there's going to be one more person here. Is anybody going to fall? It's going to be Skywrath Mage to be taken down. Leshrac is really low. They could still get him right now, but SK is going to be trapped in between two other players here for Optic Gaming. He's going to be falling back, and that's going to be Leshrac escaping with his life.
At least they get the kill. Samantala sa gitna. They want to go on CCNC, but they don't have a stun, and TP, easy TP from the Dragon Knight. Napakakunat din naman. Masala, though, you have to mention, there's a lot of pressure this Torre. Again, na-deny nila. Thankfully for the Nice ngayon, by the way, parang Ilustrado, before you get reduced gold, ngayon totally you don't get any gold kapag na-deny na sila ng kalaban mo also.
And one thing I wanted to mention here is the fact that the tower in mid goes down, that actually allows Death Prophet a little more room to farm and to rotate there. So I don't know if they wanted to do that, but I guess they're gonna take that concession anyway.
It's not a loss. Kumbaga, it's not a negative thing naman to have that. Always get the tower.
But Disruptor here, he looks like he's going to be caught out. He's going to be surrounded by 3 people right now. Leshrac with the slow. Will he land it? Kinetic Field will come out, and it doesn't look like they're going to pursue him too far off. But the ward will come down. That's going to be nice map control, nice ward control right there for Optic Gaming.
I'm actually surprised na nakapag-push na magano kabilis. While the stun will miss, there is a Thunderstrike na pinaprep up dito. Kikidlatan siya sa likod and he will fall. Si Zai nga lang, might be the turnaround. Let's look at Ramses. Actually, talagang nagpakit lang doon.
Yeah, that's not so bad. I mean, 1-to-1 trade. I think they're gonna be okay with that trade right now.
Surely. Now, going back to I was surprised na yung DK versus a Death Prophet nakapush ng isang lane. It seems like mas na micro nga niya, micromanage niya dito yung kanyang health and kanyang damage. Was able to take out the Tier 1 tower. It might not mean a lot in terms of gold, pero in terms of territorial control, maganda rin yung gitna. While, nice deny on the Invis rune. So they will try to take down the Scarred Mage. Scarred Mage is down.
Yeah. I mean, that's the risk that you have to take when you're trying to take that ward control in the area.
Correct. And Optic Gaming will just back out.
Yeah. They're going to be happy with the trade, and so they're going to be falling back in that instance. So.
Kuya Wolf, paano po maging pogi tulad nyo? Alam mo, Gemboy, pagiging pogi ay nasa isip lamang. Pero ito si Pasha, Epicenter committed. I think this is definitely a kill.
Yeah.
Yep. So, previously, sa previous game na napanood natin, parang Ilustrado, I don't know if you were able to watch it, maybe on the way kaya tanan.
Yeah.
Pero it was, it was Fnatic versus Pain.
Yes.
At dun sa laning stage, kinasto ni paring Midnight, parang 6 na beses or 7 times napatay ng isang Sand King ang isang Visage sa lane. Ganun din yung setup. Off lane, Sand King, safe lane Visage. 7 times siya napatay. And, just the raw amount of damage will be enough. Fortunately for 33, sa mes pala siya napapatay dito.
Yeah, and it looks like he's gonna get caught out against Skywrath, trying to get that map control, that ward control. Optic is going to be building onto this again. They know that there's already one person down, so they're going to try to dive right now onto this event, but the TP is going to come out. Can they get the damage enough? It doesn't look like it's going to be enough. They're going to be stunned here. Phantom Lancer look like he's about to go down, and in fact, he will.
Glimpse. Potential for a glimpse, pero mukhang hindi maabot dito ng Disruptor. Talk about debated, man.
Yeah, that was a nice TP and to save his teammate right there and get the kill.
Yeah. Pabati mga boss from Balibago, Angeles, Pampanga, si Scar Speed. Shoutouts to Uda na nasa Santa Cruz, Pampanga. Bakit ka nandyan, paring tol? Anong ginagawa mo dyan? Well, 10 minutes into the game. This is, quote-unquote, the ending of the laning stage.
It's not so bad. I think Optic Gaming did pretty well to survive here against VP in terms of the laning phase. 6-4 is the scoreline, 2K gold advantage. It's nothing they can't come back from later on, especially with the team fight composition that they have. I mean, kung team fight engagement lang sila ng tama, they're definitely going to be able to swing this into their advantage, into their favor naman.
That's true. Well, fortunately for them, meron silang objectives. Meron silang pan-take na objectives. Meron silang DK, meron silang Leshrac, meron silang Visage. So, if Virtus.pro, kahit minor slip-ups nandito, there are potential openings for the team to get the push off. Samantala, Tier 1 bottom lane being pushed by Optic Gaming. Gitna, pinupush naman ng Virtus.pro. Up top.
But it looks like there's going to be a clash coming out here. And the TP is gonna come out. Will he get out? No, it's in fact gonna be Visage again getting caught out. Only one person going down, however. Nice gank there for Virtus Pro.
At nakakuha pa naman pa sila doon ng mga familiars which costs like 100 gold each.
Yeah, that's a pretty big find to get. One familiar still lingering here in top lane.
Well, you're gonna have to be very careful. Pero mukhang hindi yata makapush dito ang Virtus Pro. Fortunately, no more firepower. Bottom lane being forced out. Yun na nga. Night Pasha is here. One charges pero may Sandstorm. Pycat gets out. There'll be a glimpse. Hindi sila maabot dito. Yeah, they don't have vision.
They're gonna try to chase him, I think, here. Yeah, he's gonna be getting caught out. Kinetic Field will come out. He's gonna blink out of this, though.
Oh, there's the glimpse. And there's no way to escape. My Phantom Rush was great, pero not enough at all.
You know, I'd actually argue that Optic Gaming might be doing pretty well here, considering that they have already 2 towers. Meanwhile, Virtus Pro, wala pa silang nakukuha ang tower eh. All of the tier 1 towers are still standing for for Optic Gaming. Even though there's a kill advantage to Virtus Pro, there's a lot of global gold right now coming out to Optic Gaming. And so they're going to be looking pretty decent shape going into the later on in the mid-game.
Wow, yeah. Realize, actually magandang argument yun. Kasi parang, yes, nakakuha ng kills dito, ng gold in Virtus Pro, but in terms of objectives, kind of have to be at par with Optic Gaming right now. So that is at least a magandang safety net para dito sa Optic Gaming. They can still come back for sure. 3,000 is not much as far as gold lead goes.
Yeah, but finally, it looks like Virtus Pro will take their first objective, or will they try to collapse onto this Rubik? Nice glimpse to come out, as well as the Kinetic Field, and that's going to be the kill. Death Prophet to seal the deal, and they're going to be taking that middle tower. But Optic Gaming looking to respond with a tower of their own. That's going to be the third one for them. That's going to do a lot of damage to the tower. It's going to fall immediately. Nice trade for Optic Gaming.
Oh man, you know, Virtus Pro might be major champions, yes, pero they are not managing their chat wheels very well. Parang Ilustrado. They're stacking them up. Hindi nyo pwede. Kasi may cooldown yan eh. Mas maganda na paisa-isa lang. Mas clear pang maririnig ng mga tao, mga chong. Ay nako. If there's one thing that I'll fault them for, yun na yun. Pero ito,
I guess they're just excited to have the chat wheel. But as I say this, Dragon Knight might fall here. Yeah, and it's going to be the auto attack that brings him down. Skywrath Mage looks to get a kill of his own, but Visage is already here right now, as well as Ruleshrak. The kill is going to be coming out. Nice epicenter. He's going to get one, not two. He's actually going to get the second one as well. And that's going to be a nice engagement there for Virtus Pro. 3-2 trade. Or 3-1, sorry. 3-1 trade.
At ang kapalit lang is just a Skywrath Mage, and talk about sulit talaga para sa Virtus Pro. Was able to, get the kill off of the Dragon Knight. Couple of silences right out there. Maganda rin yung Static Storm kahit walang Kinetic Field.
And the epicenter also really shut that down. He got a lot of damage, 2 people down also with that. I did want to mention Optic Gaming. It's starting to slip away a little bit there. Kahit na, let's say, they're getting the global gold, the objectives. In terms of gold, they're falling behind. In terms of kills, they're falling behind. So we're gonna need to see them do more than take objectives here, I think.
Let's see. There's the initiation. At mukhang si Rubik dito ang susunod. May silence na rin para sure kill.
Yeah.
Not that it's much needed, pero mapapatay pa nila. At yan na naman, again, hindi sila masyadong efficient sa paggamit ng chat wheel. Mga chong, Virtus Pro, please. Paisa-isa lang. Anyways, 13-5. 16,000, mga chong.
I love our chat. It's so interesting. Napaka-diverse ng mga nakikinig dito. Well,
we love you guys.
We love all of you, no matter how much you dislike us.
Okay lang yan.
Anyway, going into the game again, 13-5 ngayon, 7K na yung gold advantage ng Virtus Pro here. And it's starting to look like it's gonna slip away, but that's gonna be a nice kill to find right there. Right. Skywrath Mage will fall again. Okay. No potential for a trade there. Nice pick to find, but it's only Skywrath Mage.
The next level play.
The next level play.
Yeah. So, I think yung Virtus Pro, Not sure yung itemization nila dito, pero hindi ba magbibigay si Sven despite the control na could come out from Optic Gaming. Pero interesting to see na yung Death Prophet dito nag-Hood of Defiance muna. At this stage of the game kasi, majority of the damage of Optic Gaming is manggagaling pa lang sa magic damage.
Yeah.
From Dragon Knight, for example, Soul Assumption, Leshrac, and it really helps na magkaroon ka ng Hood of Defiance. And then, meron ka namang additional layer of defense kasi meron kang Warcry that could come off of this Sven, which prevents physical damage as well.
Yeah. Now it's going to be another glimpse to seal the deal onto Rubik. He's going to be caught off again, trying to get some map control. But he did get the ward down, I think. Oh no, he didn't. That was there from a while ago. But
yep.
Yeah, nothing gained there for Optic Gaming.
You know, ang pinakagusto ko about Virtus Pro is ang galing nila mag-punch. Kaya, paborito nila itong Disruptor. I mean, hindi na siya nagdi-deal ng damage just like before.
Yeah.
I mean, he's very squishy. Pero yung fact na ang daling mag-punish, like, how many glimpse plays have we seen? Ang dami na dito sa game na to. And it's another one,
exactly
diba?
Like that, yeah. As you were saying, kinetic field, oh, that's going to be so punishing. Can they follow up onto this? Yes, it looks like it will be the case right there. Visa just gonna fall, and the Yules will continue to punish. And it looks like Rubik is gonna fall as well. That's gonna be a 3-0 trade for Virtus Pro.
Yeah. 3-4-0. Kakasabi ko lang, it's about the glimpse plays dito coming out from Virtus Pro. Sobrang galing nila mag-punish ng mga nag-overstay. I mean, pag nag-overstay ka lang na kahit 1 second or so, ma-identify agad yan ng Virtus Pro. They're gonna punish it. And kahit pa sabihin natin yung Disruptor, hindi na siya ganun ka strong as compared before in terms of damage, in terms of lockdown, in terms of squishiness, everything. Yung simple skill na yun, having that glimpse to displace your opponents.
That's more than enough.
More than enough.
Like, as you were saying, he doesn't need to be tanky as long as he gets that one good glimpse for his team to punish, capitalize on. Kasi pag nag-glimpse ka, medyo wala ka na magagawa. May stun from Sven, may stun from SK, and you're gonna be locked down by the slow as well from Skywrath Mage. So there's so much crowd control here to punish you if you make any kind of mistake. And as I was saying that, it looks like another kill. Leshrac again will fall. The glimpse will come out, but the blink is going to be reigning true here for the Dragon Knight.
I think na-surprise din sila na may blink dagger na sa Dragon Knight doon, but that was another kill sa isang Leshrac. And little to no commitments mula sa Virtus Pro. Perhaps sa ward, yan, kailangan i-give up. But overall, masaya pa rin sila sa trade-off na yun. At just like that, meron ng Rod of Atos, itong si Skywrath Mage, which additional lockdown na naman.
What I actually wanted to see more of now that we're sort of heading towards the mid-game is a lot more clashes, a lot more team fights. Pero the thing is, yung nangyayari, Virtus Pro, sila yung nakakakuha ng engagement, sila yung nakakakuha ng pick-off. But at the same time, kasi if you're, as I say that, the epicenter will come out, he's gonna be brought down super low, and Phantom Lancer will fall for that. Just I was saying, Virtus Pro are the ones getting the pickoffs. Optic Gaming, they need to get the team fights, the clashes, the engagements, but it doesn't look like anything is going their way right now. So Virtus Pro, they're starting to run away with this game.
You know, sobrang surprise ako dun sa amount of control nila sa chainsaw. Kasi merong, di ba idea ng chainsaw? You wanna layer all your disables as much as possible down to the last fraction of second. Nakita natin kanina, epicenter stun, wala doon kay, I believe that was 9 Pasha. Tapos, nung paubos na yung stun mula doon sa Barrow Strike, sakto nag-silence na. Instant dito si Skywrath Mage. Tapos may Rod of Atos in the end. And walang takas yung Phantom Lancer. Anything.
Yung VP kasi, sobrang bilis nila mag-punish na kahit isang wrong move mo lang, parang wala ka na, you're dead. And that's bringing them so much advantage kasi time and time again, you're seeing Optic Gaming get punished for just veering a little bit too out of position. But look at this, as they try to take the Russian, Optic Gaming does have an inkling that this is happening, and so they're going to be sending out people to check out this Russian. Will they spot it? I'm not sure that they do have the information.
Solo. Might be the casualty, pero makapagpat pa siya, nakapagpat pa siya ng static storm dito, although that's not the best one. Aegis still pops. Could be a potential. Ang ganda naman ng tumon silence sa bandang kanan. Able to eliminate the Rubik, while no one exorcism will be activated. Si 33 nasa gitna. Mukhang mapapatay siya dito para Ilustrado. He will fall. And CCNC, na-try niya mag-TP, but can you get out? No. That's not possible at all.
Mahirap na engagement yun from Optic Gaming. Sobrang out of position nila the moment that first kill came in the way of Optic Gaming, na-lock out na yung the rest of Optic Gaming for that clash. Kasi you look at Phantom Lancer where he was. Ang layo niya from the action, ang layo niya from the clash. He wanted to be in the middle where he could do as much damage with his illusions as possible.
Correct.
But none of that happened because he was strapped. He was zoned out. That and the fact that there was already an Aegis for Virtus Pro means that they had no chance of winning that clash, even if they tried.
It was an ambitious attempt nga naman mula sa Optic Gaming, pero like you said, they didn't position themselves in a better spot na mas magiging successful nga naman sila. And that's why they are trailing 13K net worth ngayon. Nag-TP pa si Pika dito sa mid. There are members of Virtus Pro around the vicinity, pero mukhang and they will just back down. They're just scouting the area, I guess. We haven't talked about Sven na napakayaman. Oh, okay. Is this a solo kill? If it is, this is really bad. Okay. Wait a minute. Position 4, support. Eliminating your position 1, carry.
That's a bad sign. That's most likely, if that happens, medyo GG ka na nun eh.
Oh.
Well, let's consider the fact that Skywrath Mage, yes, he has a lot of burst potential. But the fact is that's a Phantom Lancer who should be tanky enough to receive all of that and still wreck you.
Lakad matatag nga naman dito. Yun na lang kanila sabi. SNY. Bakit gano'n? Midnight, may problem ba sa conception natin ng damage recently? But parang lahat ng tao malalakas. Kasi kanina we were watching a game, we were casting a game. We were surprised na parang na-solo kill ng isang offlane ng isang position 2. Kahit pa may items, parang he dealt like 1,600 damage in 5 seconds. Something like that. Ganon kalupit. At syempre, the proverbial epicenter sa lupa. Pero kailan napatay pa rin nila si Zai. Yes, they're trying to converge dito sa may bottom lane.
Yeah. And it looks like they're trying to get that tier 3 tower now. Virtus Pro looks like they're in a good position to end this game, and so I think that's what they're going to try to do. One person has already fallen for Optic Gaming, and it doesn't look like there's any chance for Optic to contest this tower, lalo na that may ulti. But as I say that, the clutch will come out. SK does dive in. That's going to be one kill falling Dragon Knight. That's going to be the tanky guy. He's low as hell. Yeah, and the Glimpse is going to be bringing back that Visage. He's dead too. Buyback will come out though. Dragon Knight is trying to come back into the action, but it looks like Virtus Pro will take what they have just won and fall back.
Yeah, sorry na po ako, pero that was totally a lot of mistakes by Optic Gaming. Pero it was Virtus Pro's mindset to punish. Talagang nagbigay sila ng victory nila. So, una sa lahat, they were just pushing calmly. Nagpupush na sila at Acto. They're forcing the mistakes. Come out from Optic Gaming. Ang nangyari is, nag-jump in si Dragon Knight with the blink, which is fine. Initiation dun sa, I believe, the Sven was able to connect with it. Ang yun nga lang, di siya handa with the Night Pasha turnaround. And that was the Barrow Strike. Na nag-turnaround, static storm sa tapat noon, walang makatulong sa kanya. Even glimpse back the Visage. At it was enough to take out the tier 3 tower sa bottom lane at nakakuha pa ng first buybacks doon. So, overall, big victory for Virtus Pro.
Yeah, I agree with you. Shout out to Okix Mapagmahal. Yo, what's up, dude? Thank you for tuning in. All the way from Taguig, Francis Bustrillo. Thank you for supporting and tuning in to us tonight.
Para ba, alam mo, si paring ano dito, si paring Scar Speed. I'm sorry, okay, like I mentioned, parang ganun eh. For sure, nagkamali nga naman si EE dun sa parang choices nyo doon. Maybe it's not as effective. Pero kasi, i-comment mo doon yung pag-punish ng kalaban. Yun yung, I think yun yung pinaka, sabihin na nating story of the tournament.
Sure.
To punish those mistakes. Ang daming mga nag-create ng mga yun nga, mistakes dito sa game, and it's up to you on how to you take advantage of that. So that's probably why natalo yung Fnatic kanina.
Yeah.
Kasi they were really stable for the previous set. And all it took is just, you know, parang sabi nga ni Joker, one bad day, and bago ka maging insane.
I mean, it takes a lot of sort of momentum. Like, momentum is the name of the game for a lot of the times. Like, if you manage to somehow get this momentum going, and they're just gonna start steamrolling your opponent, but at the same time, if you're in a slump, sometimes you can feel like there's nothing you can do. So it becomes a question of, let's say, mental fortitude for certain teams, whether they can come back for a tragic loss, whether they can keep that momentum going. Kaya nga, madalas nga mo nakikita yung mga eSports psychologists to, you know, help the team sort of get in that mental state. But as we're saying this, I feel like Virtus Pro can end this. They still have Aegis, and They are 26-7. So, nagtira pa sila ng onting buhay sa barracks.
Yep. Tama si dito MVP favorite. Yes, galing po kina Boss Lon at Kuya D yung mga mga chat wheels na yun. So, ito ang question. Actually, you mentioned about eSports,
Yeah.
psychiatrist or psychologist.
Yeah.
Kasi there's a difference.
Yeah, psychiatrist is the one that gives you the medicine. And psychologist is the one that helps you with your brain.
Exactly. No? Ngayon ko lang actually na-encounter. So, are top teams having these,
Actually,
professional medical professionals?
Yes. Like let's say for instance, if I'm let's say teams like Astralis,
so Counter-Strike.
yeah, Counter-Strike, and teams like I think yes, a lot of teams have them now. FaZe Clan actually has their own esports psychologist parang to help them deal with the stress of performing.
Exactly.
I mean, and they also have a nutritionist, as Midnight said. One thing that you have to realize is that for esports, isa ka na ring athlete eh. So just like with traditional sports, marami kang nakikitang, let's say, psychological problems, getting out of a slump, maintaining your momentum. So with this, you need someone who's a professional to help you deal with this. Kasi as a player, ang dami mo ng stress eh.
Exactly.
You're dealing with your performance. You're dealing with the crowds, the hate that you get, because that's going to happen no matter what you do. And so the esports psychologist is there to help you sort of process all this and make this into a healthy output.
Wow. That's amazing. No, it's amazing to hear. And we've come a long way.
Yeah.
Nakalupit,
I mean, kasi isipin mo dati parang palaro ka lang kayo, but now you got like people who are like dedicated medical practitioners to actually, help you and diagnose you perform at the international level. So,
is this the easiest money of his life ba kay paring Roger, as it seems like it is. Napakadali nitong game na to para sa kanila. Shoutouts kay Tepi B from Davao del Norte and si Alfred 02 from Perth, Australia.
Wow, ang layo nun. Thank you for tuning in all the way from Perth, Australia. And this wasn't the game that we were expecting for the grand final. Medyo durog yung Optic dito. Sorry to say, there's no way of putting it nicely. Like, they survived the laning phase, but I feel like everything else just went downhill from there. Kasi, I mean, you saw them do fine at objectives, pero na-outclass na sila eh. And see, just
initiation coming up from 9 Pasha. And mukhang patay dito si 33.
Yeah.
That's the Visage down for the count. And somewhere around the map, nakakuha ng solo kill dito. That's the Leshak down. Mula dito kay Ramses committing his ultimate para doon sa kill na yun. At naglalakad, matatag na siya dito. Is this the next level play? Backdoor protection. It's just taunting everyone.
Care.
The next level play. Ito na nga ba talaga yun? And he's doing that. He's doing it. He forced the glyph.
That's enough. That's all he needed to do.
Ganto ka durog ang Optic Gaming.
Yeah.
Buyback mula sa Leshak and it do anything for his team. Buyback mula sa Visage na rin. At nag-miss yung stun ni Leshak dito. It's gonna be really hard for Optic.
This is a Hail Mary here for Optic. But if they wanted to go in, they can go in soon because the ultimates are down. And this is the best time for them to strike.
Oh, the epicenter from the backlines. At the si Ramses. Patay yung dalawa. Just like that. And if I were Optic Gaming, I'm gonna call it, this is just a massacre. They can't even kill this Scarlet Mage. Patay si Paikat. Roger is unstoppable and GG has been called. I mean, yung fact na yung Skyroth Mage mo na position 4, solo kill yung Phantom Lancer.
Yeah.
Doon pa lang eh.
I mean, what can you say? Mid-game, nadurog na sila. So, there's really not much analysis to be had here aside from the fact that they got steamrolled.
Yeah. At least we still prove yung meta na nagdi-dictate na ang nananalo sa laning stage as much as, kunwari, dalawang lanes panalo over 1. That is still the winning recipe ngayon para sa mga teams.
And how can you go against that when VP are so strong at the laning phase, di ba?